So in theory, I'm live right now. Wish I had a way to verify that other than trusting this. Oh, yep. I am live. Hello, and welcome to Andy's house. Let me just quickly shut down some of these processes because my computer does not like doing things. To Andy's house. Let me just quickly... Sweet. We are functional. Okay. Hello, Six of Spades. I will do my best to be responsive to the chat, but sometimes I just get so engrossed in this little universe, so apologies if I take a little while to respond. Today, I thought it would be pretty great if I showed my 1 month progress for Animal Crossing. I've been going at it pretty hard. There's been a lot of excuses to stay home and only do this. And I thought it would be really fun for me to sort of keep a document of it because it's going to change so much in another 30 days and I kind of will miss this. Are the airports different colors? You are just throwing so much truth at me. I don't even know how to handle it. Oh my gosh, they are different colors. Hello, welcome to my gang. So the first part of our tour would be the flag of Calamity, this screaming possum. I think she's pretty charming. I worked pretty hard on her. Let me just quickly make sure I'm getting miles for everything I do. So yes, it's just been brought to my attention that I have a yellow airport. Did not realize that's something that could be different. So I'm very proud of this little welcoming area. I tried to keep it not too industrial. I wanted it to be like an actual little seaplane landing on an island. I used to live on a little island that you could access by seaplane, and it was like a dock, and then there was like a tiny little restaurant just up the street. Like it was very cute. Anyway, so this stand sells my native fruit and flour. Well, not sells, you just take it. Yeah, I've for sure seen blue. I didn't clue into it. So yeah, this is the little like welcome stand. Welcome to Calamity, please take some peaches. And then we have the shopping district. Right now, I still only have the basic Nookling shop. I heard that it's unlocked based on how much time you spend in game, and I don't time travel, so just eagerly waiting for that. Have my little vending machine area, which I like very much. There's also a beach path which you can take, but you know, it's harder to get around. This is my little carnival area. I just found out like 2 days ago that you can get pocket camp items if you link your accounts. So that made me pretty happy. Yeah, so this is the carnival area. Got all my little snackities here. This is our cool guy beach area with, you know, blankets, shelves, a lifeguard tower. And these are pretty great. Over here we have just a big fire. I thought, like, what's this area missing? Pyrotechnics. So that's where this goes. Andy wants me to put a bunch of fires here because he doesn't know how to play the game. He just wants it to be chaotic instead of nice. Here's my climbing wall. I like it. This hopefully one day will be expanded. The shopping district will come up here a little bit, but for now it's a nice trees. I don't know. And then this little stand here is where I keep my recipes that I already know. Again, so people can just grab them when they come visit. KK's in town. He's looking pretty cool. I got KK cruising last week, so I don't know what other purpose he could have. Here's my little, like, cool museum district. Here's my first villager that you'll see today. Because he's the king, get it? The lion. I am gonna get rid of him. I have my dream team here, my amiibos. So I will be getting rid of him, but first, I'm trying to give him furniture every day, so he moves his furniture out so I can steal it. Are you referring to my beautiful sheep hood? Because I agree, it's stunning. So yeah, this is how I get people's friends code. It's pretty compelling. And I just have this sort of little beachy, I don't know what to call it, town center, sort of. One of the residents gave me this and I just think it's cool. Drinking fountain, little museum cafe. This was very important to me. One of my favorite things to do is go to museum cafes. And now we are in the wild zone. I tried to make this as much like my town in real life as possible. Like, I love living in the city, but it's also really important to me for things to be nature-y. So at least half the map I've tried to preserve as much as possible. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Cedar. It's pretty compelling, I think. Ooh. Ooh. You know when it's gonna be a bass and you just don't care, because you still just want to try. Hello, old friend. So yeah, this is bringing us into the wild area. I was really happy with the way you can sort of erase parts of tiles to make it look like they're supposed to be rounded, but I've done it here so they look like they're worn, which I was really happy with. Made a little pond here. Do I have that? I have that book. And then here is something else that I'm really proud of. It's this little ruin. Like, what was this once? You know, was it a little fishing shack? Maybe, because this is where all the fishing happens. Or maybe it's haunted. I don't know. There is a well. So chances are it's haunted by the ghost of a fisherman. So with the fishing tourney, I got a bunch of items which aren't necessarily my style, but I think I found a pretty good way to make them work down here in the ruins. And then up here is the camping site. Do people camp by ruins? Yes, here they do, because this is the Isle of Calamity, and that's the brand. This is where I do all my crafting. I haven't invited my amiibo today yet. I don't know who I'm going to pursue next. Maybe Nan or maybe Meringue. Or maybe Tia. Okay. I'm going to get all three, but who would you like to meet? Do you want to meet Tia, the little teapot-headed elephant? Nan, or as I like to call them, Black Phillip, or Meringue, oldie but a goodie. Just let me know and I'll buzz them in once I'm done the tour. What to show you next? Okay, I'll bring you up the beach. This is a drum circle. Again, like my hometown. the beach must have a drum circle. Oh, look at this. I bet it's definitely not a bass. Oh, it wasn't a bass. Here I have the, is it Moai statue? I think the Easter Island statues. I really like that he's looking off onto that other island over with the sun. I don't know, just thought it worked well there. Okay, so from the campsite, you can hike to the forest, and that's nice and pretty and good. But wait, if you follow these footsteps, there's a secret hot spring. Again, very proud of this. Still isn't quite what I want. Like, I want it to be a little bit more secluded. I'll figure that out. I'm under no time constraints. I literally have all the time in the world. And then up here, because everything I do has to have some weird element to it, we do have a little grave that's been sort of caged off. And yes, that is upstream from the hot spring. So, you know, don't just hop into a hot spring without looking around first, maybe. And then here I've put some fences together to make these little house thingies. Again, I really like ruins, so I'm trying to do as much as I can to make it look like a ruin. Back here's my secret weed farm. I'm gonna try to make it as camouflaged as possible. And it's not weed, it's fruit. I come back here and hide my turnips because you can't put them in your storage. So I put all my little turnips here throughout the week, and then I come retrieve them when Timmy and Tommy are paying. Then I have a little silo here, just because I need to put furniture on my item if I ever want, or items on my island if I ever want that 5-star rating. And a big fish. Come here, you. Hook. I always concentrate so hard when I'm fishing. Oh, who would have ever thought? So yeah, teddy bear picnic. It's a little clashy right now. I can't wait until Cyrus comes so I can modify everything. Have a little thinking spot. Reflect on your choices. And then I really like this little archipelago, the little islands with the little waterfall. Okay. So let's also explore the, I think I'm calling this like the Central Park. Like, I feel like it's just, it's not a campsite, and it's, I don't know what it is. I just like it right now. Except for that stick. That stick is throwing off my groove. So yeah, more of those little ruin tiles. And then I built this tower that I want to completely cover in flowers. Right now I have a little tourist lookout on there, but I think I want to change it one day, but I'm not sure what to. Janky little river. Okay. So. Really? I thought that Cyrus was gonna come later so you could customize more things. Because I'll get the variants. Like, I can go and buy variants of certain things at the Nooklings, but I can't go customize them myself? Maybe you just unlock that feature yourself? I don't know. So one day, I hope Brewster will come, because this is the spot Brewster's gonna go. This is gonna be Brewster's perfect little place. But first, this is Tiffany. I love her. I love her. She wears fishnets and oh, Tiffany, girl. She wears fishnets, garters, and has no shame, and that is why we love her. Damn, girl. Nothing happens here yet. Maybe there'll be some development. This is Cookie's house. I have Cookie for now. I am going to be booting her eventually. Even though she's cute and I like her, there's just other villagers that I want more. Oh no, she's making friends with Marina. Oh my god, they're just galling around. Same. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. You are in a house. Marina doesn't know where she is. Yeah, I've got the customizing kits. Yeah, maybe they'll have extra customizing or something. Hello. Oh, my heart. And then, wait, who lives here? Right, they're next to our neighbors. Oh, no wonder they're besties. So this is one of the residential areas. We've got Diva, who again, I like. Yeah, you can definitely explore my island. I am just doing a little tour right now, and then I have to go do real life chores. But I will be on Twitch later tonight, and I open my gates up and people can just come around. What was it? Right, Diva lives here. I like her, but I'm gonna boot her eventually. This is her backyard. Pretty proud of it. This is Tiffany's house. I need to give her more stuff. Just got placeholders. And this is where Elvis lives. Yeah, I am booting him. And again, because I always have to have some level of reality, got a little graveyard here, because I just like it. I think it's nice. And again, we have a spooky well, because I think it's important that you have spooky wells. Yeah, that's the upper levels. Cake Calamity. So same as here, just over on Twitch. This is Flora. She is perfect. Everything she does is flawless. And I will love her forever. She is especially cute when she runs around. Like sometimes when they run around, they do that cute little airplane thing, and her being a flamingo, just mwah, it's perfect. So this is a work in progress. I want to flood this with poppies. I want it to be completely laden with poppies. And then I just have this like one creepy, weird apple tree. Yeah, that's just what I want. Ugh, this stick. I was at first thinking it might be fun to do something like Midsummer, but then I thought like a field of opium. That would be maybe better. Here's my secret beach. I've got, oh boy, that stuff's in the way, isn't it? Maybe we can, no, we can't. Take my word for it. It's cute. There it is. Okay. We've got palm tree, telescope, little soup on a stove, and a little place to sit. I sort of wish I could make this bigger, but there's something about it being small that makes it special too. Oops. And there's nothing here, like my very lame attempt. I use an Elgato capture card. I think it's called the S60. I bought it a long time ago when I was streaming for my 30th birthday, and then I let it sit for like 2 years. And then Animal Crossing came out. So, this is Andy's house. I try to give him as much money as I can, but I'm like a little selfish with it because the clothes are so cute. He obviously doesn't have a chance to play because I'm very busy playing. So his abode is a little bit humble, but I am working on it. I'm trying to be more fair to him and hook him up the same way I hook myself up. So, because Andy loves cooking and he's so good at it, I try to get him as much nice kitchen furniture as I can. And actually, my friend Toes, who I met over on Twitch, has hooked me up with a lot of this stuff. So, shout out Toes. Got a little desk here. He's got a cooking magazine. And, lamp. So yeah, a little small right now, but I'm working on it. And Andy is neighbors with Sherb, who's a very delightful goat. I like him very much. I am booting him out, but I think he's gonna be the last one I boot out. And then down here is the beach. I made these little transparencies. So it looks like they've been carved into sand. You just use a light and a dark, and you can use like a supplementary. I used 2 different darks just to give it a bit more dimension. And then you just flop them down on the beach, and it looks like you carved it in there with a stick. Got my lighthouse, again, a little bit spooky. And then this is Flora's house. And I try to make it as perfect as I can for her. And finally, we have the artist district. I wanted to make this sort of like a live, work, loft space. I'm working on it really slowly. So there's a couple houses. Oh, recipe. There's a couple houses down here that I want them to sort of seem like maple. So good. Make it seem like they're live work spaces so you can buy things out of their backyard and stuff. Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Adorable. This is Maple. She's my best friend. She's my best friend. I know I said Flora and Tiffany and pretty much everyone else I've run into is perfect, but Maple is my girl. So Maple is my next door neighbor. I'll finish off with my house. First, I'll take you back here. Tomorrow, Jeremiah will be moving into my backyard. Well, not my backyard. That's a little selfish. Moving into the artist district. And then Ken just moved in yesterday, and he's incredible. I love him. He is crafting up a storm right now. He is a chicken, so already he was doing real good, but he's also got a really good personality. Every time I talk to him, I laugh out loud in real life. This is sort of a lame recipe, but I like him anyway. Thank you. All right, so final stop of the tour. Wait, I'll take you on a brief little... So I did make my pond into a heart pond because I'm basic. And I also have another little picnic place here because you can never have too many picnics, you know? And this is Sherb, such a good boy. He gave me a nickname, Spud. I don't understand it, but I'm grateful for it. Okay, so my house is kitschy AF. My intent back here was to sell flowers, and like one day I'll have a really big greenhouse room in there. Right now I'm obviously just building things up, but yeah, it's my dream to be like a flower peddler one day in this game. So, yeah. Okay. So room 1, for now, is just sort of a catch-all room. It's got some of my favorite color combinations, like pink and green and white. And then slowly I started incorporating more fruit into the room, just as I learned more recipes and I saw how cute it was. I started putting more and more fruit items in there. I'm on Stera, because I'm a basic bitch. And then my little work area. Do my writing, my tea drinking, music listening. Yeah, love this. Love this so much. In the back, is my gym, because I miss the gym so much. It's also my like sort of construction area, like my garage. It is my dream to make this into a bougie gym and smoothie bar once it's a little bit bigger. The smoothie bar, I think, is what's really gonna set it apart from other at-home gyms. And yeah, like the black, very Equinox. That's what I'm going for. Over here is, I don't know what this is gonna be. I'm just sort of putting items as I get them. And I'm blasting metal too. Putting in random items and blasting metal. Yeah, just as I find things that I like, I'm just kind of throwing them in here. I don't know. I might turn this into the greenhouse. But for now, it's my death metal den. Yeah. And then finally, it's very crowded right now because I have no room in storage because I hoard clothes, is my arts and crafts / altar room. Yeah, it's very crowded. I just put everything I like in here in the hopes that one day it'll be, whoops, it'll be like a more functional space. For now, it's pretty crammed. But yeah, I've got my sewing corner over here. Got my little pet bed. Here's my little, why won't you go on the chair? There we go. Got my little altar here with my best fishy friend. And yeah, just about as much crap as I can cram in here. I was really excited when I saw this bat taxidermy on Twitter. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this bat taxidermy, I downloaded it as soon as I could to put it up because I have a bat taxidermy in my own home. So this was nice. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's see how many hours I've put into this because I'm curious. 180 hours in just under a month. So that is a lot. It's a lot of time. But every time I go to someone else's island, I get FOMO. Oh, I'm getting some errors. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that works now. So yeah, every time I visit people, I get serious FOMO because I feel like everybody else has so much more organization than I do. But that's one of the things that I really like about Animal Crossing is that there isn't actually a way to win it, and there's no really right way to play it. It's whatever you want to do at any given time, and you can work on like long-term goals or little daily goals. And yeah, I do stream over on Twitch pretty regularly, so if you want to just have these sort of live chatty things, you can do that by following me on Twitch. I won't do them here as much because I try to make my YouTube content a little bit more polished than just me squealing at how cute an octopus is being. But I think I will definitely do these check-ins from time to time to sort of see how my island is progressing, and hopefully getting better. Because honestly, I was visiting my friend last night and their place is beautiful. It's stunning. It's so organized. I don't know how they do it. I mean, they might... I'll show you my closet really quickly. I know my problem is that I hoard clothes. So it's possible that they don't just buy everything they see, and that way they have room in their storage and they don't need to put it all out on the floor. But like, I need multiple pairs of socks, and I certainly need the no-show socks. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Oh, that's a look. Here we go. I'm happy with it, but I definitely want to improve it all the time. And that... Oh, hi, Katie. I'm so sorry. I'm just about to scoot. I was just saying that for more live streaming of this, just casual stuff, I do that on Twitch pretty regularly, and I'm Cake Calamity over there. But I am going to try to do these check-ins from time to time. But right now I have to go do a little bit of actual work, actual chores in my actual house. So thank you so much for hanging